Hi, my name is Justin Matthews. Today I will be presenting a case called The Age-Old Dilemma. This case can be found in Chapter 5 of Understanding Accounting Ethics, written by Mark Schaefers and Michael Pakaluk. Let's discuss some of the facts of the case. Suzanne Stryker is a newly hired auditor for the AccuSuccess accounting firm. Suzanne has been assigned to the audit of EZ Company. One of her first assignments on the engagement has been to audit 60 loan files against 15 different criteria. A few days into the audit, Suzanne realizes that she's not going to finish the project under budget. Suzanne is a little bit confused because she notices that one of her fellow co-workers, audit senior Will Smith, is right on track to be done under budget, and he doesn't have to stay as late as she does each night. One night after work, she runs into Will and asks him, "How is it that you're getting done under budget? What are you doing to get the work done so quick?" Will explains to her that the real risk assessment has already been performed by the audit managers and partners. Will explains that the loan files are immaterial anyway. She's a little bit perplexed with Will's response. As she analyzes this ethical dilemma that has presented itself, she decides to call some of her friends. She gets some different advice from 4 different people that all gave her different advice. Ultimately, Suzanne must choose between 2 choices. Suzanne can decide to uphold her ethical responsibilities required as an auditor, or she can choose to cut corners to stay under budget. Let's discuss some of the virtue ethics we learned about in Chapter 2 to help Suzanne make a good ethical decision. The first virtue ethics discussed was wisdom. Wisdom is the highest form of virtue ethics a human can possess. There's 2 parts to wisdom. The first one was speculative wisdom. In Suzanne's case, this is her ability to obtain the technical knowledge, competence, and skills necessary as an auditor. The second part of wisdom was practical wisdom. This is demonstrated in Susan's ability to prioritize the level of importance. It's this ability to analyze what is more important, to get the project done under budget or to provide an accurate audit report. The second virtue ethics discussed was justice. This is described as Suzanne's duty to serve the public interest. There are many stakeholders that will be affected by Suzanne's decision. Her first priority as an auditor is to uphold the public interest and the stakeholders of the company. The third virtue ethics discussed is courage. Courage is defined as Suzanne's duty to perform due diligence at all costs, at whatever sacrifices. It is her duty to make sure that an accurate audit report is provided. And then the fourth virtue ethics is self-mastery. Self-mastery is Suzanne's ability to resist greed and other self-interests. Suzanne must understand that this isn't about her. It's not about her looking good and getting the audit done under budget. This is about providing an accurate audit report to the investors and to the creditors and to all those that are involved with EZ Company. So as we analyze the different facts of the case and some of the virtue ethics discussed, here is my recommendation in conclusion. I recommend that Suzanne should talk with Will about the ethical implications of the direction he gave to her. This will give Will an opportunity to clarify what he said and an opportunity for the 2 of them to discuss the importance of good ethical decisions and upholding their responsibilities as auditors. If Will helps Suzanne in a more ethical way, great. This will benefit the both of them. It'll benefit the client. It'll benefit the firm. However, if Will does not alter his original direction to Suzanne, she should talk to the audit manager in charge. This is a little bit more difficult of a task to take. I would recommend that Suzanne does this. If she doesn't have accurate evidence, then she shouldn't talk about Will. She doesn't know for sure if he's really cutting corners. She should sit down with the audit manager or senior and discuss the challenges that she's having with getting the project done under budget. I hope that some of these things can help us all make better ethical decisions in cases like Suzanne's. Thank you for your time.